Hello guys, welcome back to R Square. Today our topic is going to be about nomenclature of symbols. First, let us know what nomenclature means. Nomenclature in simple terms means naming. Now let us know what symbol is. A symbol is a shorthand notation derived from the scientific name of a chemical element. For example, H for hydrogen and Ag for silver. Now a question will pop up in your mind. Why is it hydrogen has H as its symbol but silver has Ag as its symbol? In order to answer this question, we will move further into this topic. Now let us learn about the history of nomenclature. First, let us look at John Dalton. He was the first person to use symbols to represent elements of modern chemistry. He used pictorial symbols to represent elements in the year 1803. Example, a dot inside a circle is known as hydrogen and a Z inside a circle is known as zinc. Now let us look at Thomas Thomson. Thomas Thomson is not important in exam point of view, but I have given it just to improve your general knowledge. He was a Scottish chemist and was the first person to use letter symbols. He had mentioned it in his article Mineralogy in the year 1801. Now let us look at J.J. Berzelius, and it is a very important concept. So listen carefully. He was a Swedish scientist and proposed that chemical symbols be based on Latin names. His proposal was generally accepted in mid-19th century. His proposal was given in the year 1813, and the Latin name which he proposed is used as a symbol for elements till now. So the frequently asked question in exams is, who was the first person to use letter symbols? You should write the answer as J.J. Berzelius and not Thomas Thomson. Now let us know on what basis the symbols of elements are chosen. I have given 4 criteria here. The first criteria is the starting letter of the element. For example, let us consider hydrogen and sulfur. Hydrogen has H as its starting letter and the symbol of hydrogen is H, and sulfur has S as its starting letter and S is the symbol of hydrogen. Now let us look at the second criteria. The first 2 letters of the elements are considered as its symbol. For example, aluminium, chlorine and helium. Aluminium has Al as its symbol, chlorine has Cl as its symbol, and helium has He as its symbol. So when you write the symbols of these elements, you need to keep one thing in mind, which is the first letter will always be in capital and the second letter will always be in small. When 2 elements have the same letter as starting letter, for example, let us consider hydrogen and helium. Both have H as its starting letter. So one of the elements will have the second letter or the most stressed letter after the starting letter as its symbol, which now leads us to the third point, the first and most stressed letter as its symbol. Let us consider magnesium. When we pronounce magnesium, after M, G is the most stressed letter. So the symbol of magnesium is Mg. And when we consider manganese, when we pronounce manganese, after M, N is the most stressed letter. So the symbol of manganese is Mn. Now let us look at the 4th criteria, which is naming the symbol from Greek, German or Latin name of the element. Now let us consider iron as the example. Iron has a symbol Fe, which is derived from the Latin word ferrous. Nowadays, IUPAC, or in other terms, UPAC, approves the name of elements, symbols and units. I have given the full form of UPAC above, which is International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Thank you. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for more informative content. Thank you.